King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd against Demolition Axe and Smash here as we do some matches from the Golden Era in the WWE. Nice tag match here. This is going to be a 30-minute Iron Man match, so most falls from the team in 30 minutes wins. So here we go. This should be fun. Good long match, but not too long. So hopefully you enjoy this. It should be fun. There's Big John Studd. There's Demolition Axe. There's Smash. There's Bundy. And here we are. So what angle should I get here? There with the WWF logo in there. That's a nice look. Okay. All right. So this is a 4 stars in the Golden Era. Action Smasher this is WWE 2K26. Action Smasher in the game. And Bundy and Studd are not in the game, but I found really good creations. But Bundy and Studd they didn't have a name, but they were a tag team for a time in the mid '80s. So I thought this would be a cool match to have for you on the channel. Also, I am streaming this live, so people, if I may be talking to my chat at times during the video. There you go, Big John Studd and Axe in there right now. So we'll see who gets the most falls in 30 minutes. And I got the old school arena there. You can see with the old logo, everything. This is pretty cool. Let me actually go back a little bit here. So you can see a little bit. There we go. It looks pretty good. Hopefully that's a nice view for you. I don't like the camera cuts and all that, so I like to take control of the camera. Just have a still shot of the match. Bundy, nice power slam on Axe and a cover. I wish they would get Bundy and Studd in this game. Be nice to have them. But the creations are so good. It's if you didn't know better and I didn't tell you, you'd think they were in the game because they look really good. But I always like to tell people if they're not in the game and their creations are not. All right, Axe takes Studd down. Boston Crab coming up, yep. And they tap and give him a fall. No fall yet. We're only 2 minutes into a 30-minute match. Yeah, I like to do a lot of 5-minute matches, but once in a while I like to do a longer one for people that like those, the longer matches. And I mean, like I said, I record a lot of my videos. I stream them live while I record them so that the chat can get involved. Nice backdrop by Axe on Bundy. Yeah, Bundy was in. He main evented WrestleMania 2, and he was what other match? He against Hogan in the cage, and then WrestleMania 11 he fought the Undertaker. And he's one of the early people defeated by the Undertaker in his streak. Because Undertaker fought at WrestleMania 7. Yeah, he beat Snuka at 7. He beat Jake the Snake Roberts at 8. 9, he beat Giant Gonzalez. 10, I think he was injured for 10. He missed 10 because he was injured. And then 11, he beat Bundy. So he was his fourth victim. It should have been his 5th victim because he probably would have beat somebody at WrestleMania 10. But unfortunately, he was injured. It would have been cool if the Undertaker was at WrestleMania 10. Demolition, there we go. Picking Bundy up together. That's the way to do it. Have some help getting Bundy up there. Bundy was 450. And there's Studd interfere with that. Yeah, this is great. This game's great how you can recreate the Golden Era or the Attitude Era or whatever you want to do. It's just wherever AEW. You can turn this into an AEW. If you don't like AEW Fight Forever, you can. There we go. First fall. Demolition's up 1-0. If you don't like the AEW Fight Forever game, you can create your own AEW game with WWE 2K. You create the arena and then create all the wrestlers and just make a complete WWE AEW game or New Japan, whatever, or Impact Wrestling, TNA Impact Wrestling. You can create whatever you want. You can turn the WWE game into a TNA game or an AEW game or a WCW game or an ECW game. It's really just totally customizable. It's just so great about it. Or whatever, like I said, whatever era, the golden era, the attitude era, whatever you want. You could play the game and never even use the in-game wrestlers. Just create your own complete. You can actually even make a completely made-up league if you want. Just create it, make up your own league, and make up a whole bunch of fake wrestlers that don't exist. Or you can, yeah, but like I like to do what I like to do: recreate different generations of wrestling, like the WCW in the '90s or WWF in the '80s, like which is here, or the Jim Crockett promotions. Or you go back, you recreate the '50s if you wanted to. It's really, I recommend getting one of the 2K. You don't have to have the newest one; just get any of them. You can do whatever you like with them. Just you can recreate the you don't like the WCW '90s. You could recreate it and make it how you wish it went. Or like say you wanted Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy to be the tag team champions through the '80s. You can do that. Or if you wanted, yeah, you want instead of Hogan being the champ through the '80s, you could have the Don Morocco, whoever, whatever you want, and recreate it. You can recreate entire cards from a Madison Square Garden house show, or a WrestleMania. Recreate WrestleMania 1. All right, Smash here. Just gonna backbreaker on Bundy in a cover. Demolition's up 2-0 actually. Now they're up 3-0 because Smash has 2 and X has 1. You got to add the 2 members of the team's falls together. Bundy pounded on Smash there. It's a 4-star match already. This is going to be a 5-star match. They got 23 minutes to get 1 star. All right, here comes Big John Studd. So yeah, Big John Studd, of course, one of his biggest nemesis is probably Andre the Giant in his career, most famous. And he's going to throw Smash. But yeah, who remembers the Saturday night's main event? It was Hogan and Andre against Bundy and Studd. The famous was that? I think it was the third Saturday night's main event. It was in I think in '85. But yeah, they were tag team right in '85, '86, '84, somewhere. They were the no, it was a brief tag team, but they were a tag team for a while. But I wish they had a name. They didn't have a name. I just used to just call them Bundy and Studd. Right, smash into the corner, but yeah, I don't think they ever fought Demolition. I don't think they were teaming anymore when Demolition came in. Bundy with a power bomb. And nope, what's he doing? Close on him on the top rope. Okay. A nice choke slam. Bundy's dancing. What's he doing? Does he do this avalanche? Yeah, there it is. That's his famous avalanche. Got him. So it's 3-1 right now. Got a long way to go. That's what I like about these Iron Man matches because you can control how long the match is and you have a score so you know who's winning. They're really fun. I wish they had more Iron Man matches in WWE with a little scoreboard at the bottom. They should have them more often. They're really cool matches because they're you know who's winning. You know you know how long the match is going to be. All right, start with the bear hug. Yeah, Big John Studd. He won the second Royal Rumble in 1989. The first one was '88 with Hacksaw Jim Duggan won, but he won the second Royal Rumble, and he was feuding again with Andre. Oops, 3-2. And in 1989, and Andre. I mean, and for a change, it was usually Andre was the good guy and Studd was the bad guy, but actually Studd was the good guy, Andre was the bad guy in '89. And I think they had a few matches, and I think I don't know if there was a dispute over money or something. Studd quit and never returned, but I think him and Andre had a few house show matches in '89. But their more famous feud was a for a famous match was the WrestleMania 1 match. But and they had been feuding back to I don't know '83, and maybe they started. I don't know when their first match was, '82, '83, somewhere in there. But their last match was in '89. Oh, Big John Studd, nice move there. We just tackled a smash. So glad to have Demolition in this game. They're one of the great tag teams. And the Natural Disasters are coming October of 26, and some other good wrestlers. Bam Bam Bigelow's coming to the game, getting some good content, good DLC characters. I wish they would have DLC. Like you could buy, like in Fortnite, you could buy skins. I wish they would sell the wrestlers, make the game free and sell the wrestlers like that. I've said this before. They should just call it WWE 2K and just have a store where you can buy the wrestlers and they throw whenever they get the rights to wrestlers, they put them in the store. You can buy them and you keep them forever, and you just keep growing your roster. And as they get rights to wrestlers, they put them in the store and you buy them for $10 or so. And then they I think they would the game could be free. They'd be like Fortnite. It works for Fortnite. Just have wrestlers have wrestler skins, have the battle pass, and make the game free. And they should do it for all the sports games. You could buy like legends in baseball, football, basketball, hockey, but the game's free. And they just call it one name, and it is they just keep upgrading it for free. They make money in the digital store. The Fortnite business model is excellent. If they would do that instead of making these games annual, then you don't have to redo your roster every year and everything. It would just be. I think it would be better for everybody. But I'm not a business expert, so I don't know. The annual thing may work better, but I'd like to see it. Although it would maybe that wouldn't work because the business rights to at 2K has the rights to WWE, but if the contract runs out and they don't renew it, another company takes over, they wouldn't be able to continue the game. It wouldn't work. That actually may not work because they'd have to keep the rights forever to the company. And they're like Fortnite, they own the game. Epic Games owns the game, so they wouldn't. It's different. So maybe that wouldn't work, but it would be cool if they could do that. All right, Big John Studd misses a tackle here. Bear hug. Three to two right now. It was 3-0, so it's 3-2. It's a close match. We're nearing the halfway mark. Doing a 30-minute match. Yeah, I'll do these on occasion. I'm not going to do 60s, but I'll do up to 30. I'll do 30. The Iron Man options are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 60. I don't know why there's not a 45 in there or something, but so I'm not going to do 60s. They're a little long, but I'll do up to 30-minute matches. Do 15-minute matches, 20 minutes. I probably won't do 25. That's kind of an odd number. I'll probably do 5, 10, 15, 20, and 30, depending on how long the match is. Because, you can't really get a good match in 5 minutes, but those are good for quick videos. But if you want to get a good match, and you need at least 10 minutes. As we near the halfway mark here, we got 3-2 Demolition over Bundy and Studd. I call them Bundy and Stud because they don't have a name. The tag team as a tag team, but part of the Heenan family. I should have put Bobby Heenan in their corner. I didn't think to do that. All right. Smash. Oh, he missed him. Bundy just rolled out of the way there. And flings him around. Pretty cool. Tied 3-3. Bundy has all three of them, too, on their team. Yeah, look, I'm also for those into the NFL, I'm gonna have some Madden 27 content on the channel soon. Because I'm recording this the day it comes out, so I plan on having some live streams and some videos for Madden 27, the EA Sports NFL. EA Sports Madden NFL 27, the newest edition of Madden. I also hope to have NBA 2K starting September 4th and NHL 27. NBA 2K27 and NHL 27. NBA 2K27 starting September 4th and NHL 27 starting September 11th. Because I'm kind of my channel as a video game channel mostly concentrates more leans towards the sports genre. But I'll do anything, but I'm gonna mostly lean towards sports because that's my favorite genre. But I do a little bit of stuff with RPGs and stuff I like, and like Call of Duty stuff. But it's more heavy on sports games because like I said, that's my favorite genre to play. Sports games meaning the WWE game, the MLB game, the basically 5 games: the WWE game, the MLB game, the NFL game, the NHL game, the NBA game. Those 5 games are my like priority of the channel. But I do Fortnite and Elder Scrolls games and other stuff too. But that's like I call those games the Big Five. They come out every year, and I try to get them every year and create content with them. So me and Madden, I'm recording this the day Madden comes out. So oddly, it's getting released digitally at 2 in the afternoon my time. So it's kind of, it didn't come out at midnight. It's kind of weird, but that's what they're doing. They're unlocking it at 2 p.m. So the first full day of it will really be tomorrow, because this is going to get posted August 13. So tomorrow, August 14, will be my first full day with Madden. So it's kind of an odd release time, 2 in the afternoon, but that's what they're doing. Because I think the NBA game and the NHL game are coming out at midnight, like normal games. Oh, look, speaking of football, look at this football tackle. That was cool. Bundy and Stud. All right, it's 5-4 right now. I got a close match. This is good. As we're nearing the last third of the match. Also, look for my Mattel LJN. The first WWE figure line ever was by a company called LJN, and the line ended in 1989. And Mattel brought the line back because it was such a popular line back then. So the reboot line. They're always rebooting movies and stuff like that and shows. So then they're rebooting the line. So I'm as I get them, I'm making videos of those as well. So if you're interested in that, those are going up. My newest one's Jake the Snake Roberts is up from Wave 3. But I hope to have more in the future. They're hard to find. They're very popular. So as I get them, I'll make videos and show you them. All right, Smash is smashing Big John Studd right now. But yeah, let me know how you like this camera angle. I like to just position it when I do AI matches. Just position it on and just let it just watch the match because I don't like all the camera cuts. Okay, oh, John Studd, nice drop kick there. Nice takedown by Smash. Oh, you couldn't hold Studd up. He fell back. So we're nearing the 10-minute mark of the last third of the match coming up here. And there we go. It's tied 5-5. I hope we don't have a draw. Long way to go, but I hope we don't have a draw. Smash into the corner. Yes, I know this match is a little long, but I do some long matches for people that are interested in that because you get more of a story. They have more time to tell. They call it tell a story, and that they have more time to put a good match together. If you do a 5 minute, I'd like to do the 5 minute matches mostly because they're quick and people can have a quick match and go on their way. But I like to add some longer ones so they have more time to tell a story, as they say. More time to put a good match together. Because I think you need at least 10 minutes to have a really good match. 10 to 20 is probably the sweet spot, and 30 is a little bit long, and then 5 is a little short. So I want to keep the 10 to 20 to have a good decent match because most of the great matches are probably 10 to 20 minutes. But five is a little too short to have a good match, and 30 30 gets a little too extended. So I'm having a 30 right now, but it's I don't and above 30 is too much. So I say the sweet spot's probably like 10 to 30. Under 10 is too short. They don't have enough time to really put a good match together. And above 30 just draws it out too much. So I say actually, yeah, forget 10 to 20. 10 to 30 is probably the nice window for a good quality match. Because to have a good match, you gotta have time to put it together. And if you don't have enough time, they can't have a great match in 5 minutes. You need at least 10. But I will have a lot of 5 minute matches for people on a quick match. But I definitely want to do some 10 and 15s and have better matches for you guys. Some good match quality for you. So this 30 is like the outer limits of without going too long. So the 60 minutes is too long. I've done 60-minute matches. They're just too long. 30 is not bad. It's a little bit long, but not too bad. All right, 7-5, Bunny and Stud. But yeah, let me know in the comments what kind of match length do you like? You like the 5 minute matches I do, or like I do those for quick videos because people don't usually want to stay too long. So you do 5 minutes, so they'll watch them. If they see it's a 30-minute match, they might not watch. But I want to keep the matches like not too long, not too short, just right, somewhere in the middle of that. So that's like I think that's about 10 to 30. But the 5 minute matches make some nice quick videos for people, so I like to do those. All right, here's Axe going into the. Oh, ran into Big John Stud there. And power bomb by Stud. All right, we're down to 7 minutes. We're 23 minutes, 7 minutes left. It's close match, 7-5. But yeah, let me know what length match you like. Maybe I'll put a poll on my YouTube channel. What match length you want? Put 4 choices. And let me know what, and then I'll concentrate more on those match lengths. But yeah, only with Iron Mans, I can only control the match length with the Iron Man matches. But I always think a good match on TV is a 10 to 15-minute match is like an ideal match for TV. Because you don't want a match to be too short where they can't put a good match together, but you don't want to drawn out too long. So it's hard to find that happy medium. But like I said, I do the 5 minute matches for so a lot of people they don't want a long video, so that they'll in the 5 minute video they'll stay for. But I have to mix in some of these longer matches for people who do want to watch a good match. Because this match has been great. It's 5 star too. As we enter the last 5 minutes of this one, nice backdrop by Stud. Oh, reverse and DDT. Here comes Bundy. Here's the axe. It's 7-6 right now, so we got a really. This has been a great match. It's really close. I like look. Sometimes they run away with it. They're up 10 by 10 falls. This Big John Studd going back to the to his corner. Bundy just gets dropped by axe there. Yeah, I don't think this match ever happened. It would have been a good match. Axe smashing against Bundy and Studd, but I don't think they ever. I think Bundy and Studd weren't a team anymore. Because yeah, they weren't a team anymore by WrestleMania 2 even. So yeah, I don't think they. I don't know when the last time they teamed together, but Demolition came in what 87 or so, 88. So yeah, they missed each other. All right, here we go. Oh, leg drop off the top rope. Yeah, that was what Hulk Hogan used to do with the leg drop. I think he used to do in Japan, jump off the top rope with the leg drop. All right, it's 8-6. Demolition was up 3-0 at one point, so they came back. See, there's these longer matches to give you you have more time to put a good match together. Because Demolition had they were up 3-0 and Bunny said had time to come back. That's why I like longer matches, not too long, but longer matches. Big splash by Bundy and a cover. Smash is going to break that up. Actually, I could do this in a tornado. This would a tornado tag would be cool too. Tornado tags are fun because there's no tag. Everybody's in there just battling it out. It's chaos. It's a lot of fun. Be sure to check out my championship matches coming up starting September 2nd. I'm going to have I've been already been recording and scheduling them. They're going to be I'm gonna have two wrestlers fight the first match, and the winner becomes champion, and then I'll have them defend the title. And then if they lose, the other one becomes champion. They defend the title till they lose, and just gonna have like a daily title match. And whoever the champ is will be defending. So then we'll see who has the longest championship streak and stuff. We'll have some fun with it. They're gonna go up every day at noon, and I'll keep them like short matches so they're not too long every day. Around 5 to 10 minutes. They're not going to be that. I may occasionally do something longer for fun, but they're going to just set them so they're kind of short. But it should be fun. Well, you tune in every day, see who the champ is. All right, 2 minutes here. It's 6 for Demolition, 10 for It looks like Bundy and Studd are going to win. After they were down, they were down by 3 earlier, and they came back. See, that's like I said before. These longer matches, they have time to come back. And they have time to put a good match together. If it was a short match, Demolition would have won real quick early. But Bundy and Studd had time to come back. I could have done this for a 20-minute match, but I did 30. I won't be doing longer than 30 because, like I said, 60 is too long. I'll do up to 30. Because the 30 is like the outer limits of getting to too long of a match. But I think the sweet spot's probably 15 actually, because you can put a good match together. It's right in the middle, and it's not too long. Yeah, or 10 to 15. Here's a cover. Demolition. I think they're out of time though. All right, final minute. Yeah, Big John. I hope they put Big John Stud in the LJN line I was talking about earlier. Those I like collecting those. They're great to put on a shelf if you'd never seen them. Mattel LJN figures. They're great. You put them on a shelf. They look really cool. They put a lot of. They're doing and it's cool. They're doing like a mix of legends and current stars. So they have Roman Reigns coming out, but they have King Kong Bundy and they have Hulk Hogan and they have a mix and they have Jey Uso's coming out and they have CM Punk. It's a cool mix of today and yesterday kind of thing. It's you set them up on a shelf. They just look really cool in your home. There we go. Big John's. No, it's not Big John's Stew. See, that's a glitch. The name's going. Let's get the official decision.
Here are your winners, Big John Stud and King Kong Bunny.
All right. They didn't have they didn't have Bundy available, so it's Buddy, but close enough. There it is. 5-star match, greatest of all time. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That was fun. We'll see you next time. All right, we're gonna have another match here, and I'm just getting the last match posted for you guys to enjoy. If you're here, say hi in the chat. If nobody's here, the chat's quiet. If anybody's here, say hi in the chat. I don't think anyone's watching right now, but I'm creating content and live streaming it, so we you guys can be part of the videos in the chat. Oh yeah, nobody's here right now. Okay. If you're here, if you're here, just say hi in the chat if you're here, and so I know people are here. All right, let's do another match. I just posted that video. So we just did a Bundy and Stud against Demolition. So now we can do another one. Let me see here. I got to think of who I want to have though. Let's check the roster out, get some ideas. Do another Golden Era match. Hacksaw. Jake the Snake. Yeah, let's do oh, there's an old feud. The Mountie and the Big Boss Man. Let's do that. That's a good idea. Actually, let me make this more fair. Yeah, maybe I'll do a 15-minute Iron Man. So let's set the Mountie. Yeah, we'll do the Mountie and the Big Boss Man. That's a good Golden Era match. If you're here, say hi in the chat. I'm going to record I'm going to make the video and post it, but you can be part of the video through the chat if you chat in the chat during the video. Let me just set the Mountie up here because he's make it a fair fight here because I got Boss Man maxed out. Let's max out his attributes. And then we'll do a 15-minute match. All right, let's do that. These are both creations, so. All right, we'll do, let's see, what can we do here? We'll do Extreme Rules. I quit. Now do, just do normal because I want to do Iron Man. All right, one-on-one. Let's see, we got to put it in the old Golden Era arena here. All right, we're going to do Mountie. Who remembers the Mountie? There he is. And the Big Boss Man. I gotta set it up here. We'll do both. We'll do Iron Man on. DQ's on and a rope break. Should do and do 15. 15 good? Let me know in the chat. What do you think in the chat? 15? Because I can do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 60. I'm not 60's too long. I'll either do 5's kind of short. Okay, I'll do 5, 10, 15, 20, or 25 or 30. All right, nobody's answering. I'll do 15 since nobody's answering. All right, on ring out. No exiting. Let's have them stay in there and fight. The matches are better when there's no exiting. I like no exiting matches. Okay, that. And then no exiting. They can't get any weapons. And I'll just put all chairs, but they really can't get weapons if there's no exiting. All right. All right, we'll do fast so there's more falls. Okay, here we go. All right, the Mountie, the Big Boss Man. The Golden Era on WWE 2K, the Mountie and the Big Boss Man. Here we go. All right, this is a 15-minute Iron Man match. See who wins. So it's not too long a match. There's the Mountie. These are both creations. Neither are in the game. Let me set up a good camera angle for you guys to enjoy the match. That should do it. That's good. I hear Mountie the Big Boss. And this is a feud in I guess the early '90s. It was the Boss Man and the Mountie. The American police officer Big Boss Man character against the Canadian police officer Mountie character. And Mountie was Jacques Rougeau of the Rougeau brothers tag team, and also the Quebecers tag team. He was in two different good tag teams. And then he was of course, the Mountie. He was actually three good characters. He was the Quebecer, the Rougeau brother, and then the Mountie. So yeah, most falls in 15 minutes. The golden era matches here. Then I'll post the video and yeah, say hi in the chat. Yeah, we're doing this live, so the chat can be part of the video, and you'll when I'll post the video, you'll be in the video in the chat. Nice roll up by Boss Man. Yeah, they need to get the big Boss Man back in this game because he was in it for years up to 24, and then he took him out at 25 and 26. I think it was. This is WWE 2K26, so that hopefully he'll be back in 27. I hope they make him in the LJN line that I've been posting videos about. I hope they do a Boss Man in that LJN line too. That'd be cool because he makes a cool action figure too. Boss Man kicking the Mountie. Nice uppercut by the Mountie. So I recently posted Bundy and Stud against Demolition on the channel, so that was another Golden Era match. I'm doing some Golden Era matches. I'll have to do some Attitude Era matches too, and some AEW matches. I'll have to do different things, have some fun with it. I like to do some World Class Championship Wrestling matches too, with the old WCCW arena. Boss Man got Mountie in the corner. Yeah, around this time, this was like early '90s. Boss Man fought the Mountie, and he feuded with the Mountie, and he feuded with Nails briefly as well. The other character I can do that too. Nails versus the Big Boss Man, but Nails was supposed to be like a prisoner that the Boss Man was a prisoner guard over, and he got out of prison and wanted to beat up the Big Boss Man for like get revenge on him for how he treated him in prison. I guess that was kind of the storyline. Boss Man splash off the top there. No score yet. Yeah, these Iron Man matches are great because I just love how you can control the match length and have a score. This Boss Man's finisher. Let's see if that side slam. See if he gets a fall here. And he does 1-0 Big Boss Man, but a long way to go. Mountie has plenty of time. Okay, these are both creations, so they're not in. There's no mount. The Mountie and the Boss Man are not in the game. Although Boss Man's been in the game in the past. But I hope they bring him back because he was in. I don't know. He was in it for. I think he was in it for years. The Boss Man till through 2K24 and then 25. He wasn't in it. But they all have Legends contracts that expire and stuff. So I guess that's how they come out of the game. I'm not sure exactly, or they just didn't put him in, and he's still under contract. I'm not sure, but not sure how the business end works with that. Nice shoulder tackle by Boss Man. Yeah, Boss Man is a bigger, more powerful guy. You got to figure he would win this, but the Mountie was a cool character. They're colorful too. It's like the red versus the blue. They're Mountie with his red and the Boss Man in blue here. Boss Man had some great matches with Hulk Hogan too. I think that was in Madison Square Garden. Hogan and Boss Man had a cage match, and Hogan suplexed them off the cage. It was pretty cool. If you can find that match, it's probably on YouTube somewhere. Really classic Boss Man. One of Boss Man's best matches. I think it was on Saturday Night's Main Event. I forget when it was. It was Hogan and Boss Man had a cage match somewhere, and they had a really good feud actually. All right, Mountie's up there. Oh, he completely missed that drop kick. I don't know what that was. That was a glitch in the game because I don't know what was going on there. Nice knee to the head. And I plan to have some EA Sports Madden NFL 27 content for you. I'll live stream it and make some videos as that is coming out the day of this recording. So I'll be posting this, but I'll have some Yeah, Mad, the new NFL game. So that should be fun. I know a lot of people already have it, but I didn't. I wait for the standard edition. It's cheaper. All right, 3-0 boss man. But there's plenty of like half the match left here, so Matty has some time. But there, he hit the drop kick that time. He missed it before. He hit it that time. See if he gets him with that. 3-1. All right. Yeah, like I said, Matty has plenty of time in this one. This is the old style, golden era arena here that I got. So it's pretty cool. I should do a yeah. I gotta do some WCCW matches, WCW matches. I gotta mix this up and some stuff in the Attitude Era. And I want to get an AEW arena and do some AEW stuff too. It's I can do some Impact Wrestling TNA too. Do some I do stuff from all times and promotions. Boss Man's got him again here. What's he do? He's going up. Now he just did like a Jimmy Snuka leap. I don't remember Boss Man ever leaping off like that, like Jimmy Snuka. I always call that somebody jumps off like that. I always just call it a superfly leap because Jimmy Snuka was like the best at that. I should actually. That's a good one. This is a good golden hour. I should do Jimmy Snuka and Don Morocco in a cage match. That would actually be. That was the classic when Jimmy Snuka jumped off the cage. Although you can't just jump off the cage like that in this game, like he did. But I can still have the cage match, or at least I haven't figured out how to do it. I don't. You can't seem to be able to climb to the corner of the cage and jump off it. All right, 3-2, man. He's coming. He was down 3-0. He's coming back. We're in the second half of this one. Oh, nice. Ram. They kind of speared him in the corner there. Mountie and Boss Man down here. See, yeah, if you like these Iron Man matches, they're cool because you know when they're going to end. And there's a score to keep track of, like a baseball game or a football game, so you know where everything stands, which I like. I like that. I do. I have a lot of Iron Man matches on my channel because you can control the. Look at the boy. He did it again. He missed the drop kick. That's the second time he missed it. Because you can control the video length because you can control the match length. So you can tie it up here. 3-3. All right, he came back. He was down 3-0. He came back 3-3. We got a good match. Nice drop kick again by the Mountie. Who remembers the Mountie and the Big Boss Man? They're 30. The Mountie was 35 years ago, I guess, and then the Boss Man's last, I guess, Boss Man's about 25 years ago because he went into the early 2000s with the character. But then, yeah, the Mountie was like an early 90s character. But they're all on YouTube. Just the YouTube, that WWE Vault channel, you can find all this stuff, and it's legally there because it's owned by the WWE. So it's they put all that stuff on the WWE Vault but they get the ad revenue. So it's all legally on YouTube. If you're watching on WWE Vault, it's legally on YouTube because they're the copyright owners. But there's other channels that put it on there that probably shouldn't be putting it on there. But yeah, this stuff, type in any match if the match happened, it's on probably on YouTube or you type it in. If the match didn't happen, you might find a video game match of it because I try to do matches that didn't happen. All right, 5-4. 4 minutes. We got a 5-star match too. Drop kick again. He likes that drop kick to Mountie. 5-5. Yeah, I hope we don't have a draw. After all this, I would like to have a winner. There's a problem. There can be draws. There's no overtime, which I'd like to see them add in a 2K27. Add overtime to the Iron Man matches because that's happened. They did go to the main event WrestleMania 12. Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. They wrestled to a 1 hour 0-0 draw and went into overtime. And with the first fall in overtime won. So that's in Shawn Michaels beat Bret Hart in overtime. So they could definitely do that in the game. Yeah, that was a cool match. Go. That's on Netflix. WrestleMania 12, the main event. It was a long match, but it was really good. If you're in the mood for a really long match. But yeah, let me know what you think of these Iron Man matches, and yeah, what kind of match? You prefer the 5 minute ones or the 10 minute, 15 minute? What do you like? I'm just you guys let me know what you want me to do. Because right now I'm doing a lot of the 5 minute matches, so they're the short. I think the shorter videos people like to because they don't have a lot of time. That there's something they can watch real quick. Oh, Boss Man falls back. Matty falls back with Boss Man on him. 6'5" Boss Man right now. 2.5 minutes. And 7-5. All right, Boss Man has a. It's not over yet, but Mountie is it's going to run out of time here. Maybe he needs 3 falls in just over 2 minutes here. And body slam by the Mountie. He's going to go up. Yeah, I try to set these matches up for the best quality wrestling matches because you can tweak all the sliders and everything. And there he is missing. He missed that dropkick like 4 times this match. And it's probably why he's losing. All right, whips him in. He's got to hurry up. It looks like the Boss Man's going to win this, which I'm not surprised. I thought Boss Man might win it because the Mountie it's getting late here. Clotheslined him. And nice drop to elbow the Mount. He's going to get a cover here. If he gets him here, he'd be down by 1. All right, 7-6. He has time, but it's tight. Mountie has time, but this is a tight one here. Good match, though. At least it's not like 10-0. So we have an exciting match for you. Oh, Boss Man caught him. And backbreaker. All right, Boss Man gets the pin here. It's over because he's not going to have enough time. That's it, 8-6 with 30 seconds. I said, it looks like Boss Man's going to win this, which I'm not surprised. I thought he'd win this. He may get another one too. Well, this will put it away for sure. 9-6. All right, Boss Man with a rally and late here to win it. Comfortable lead now with 15 seconds, up by 3. See, I like this because there's a score to follow, so it's really cool. It puts a real sporting element to this. Say it, Big Boss Man. All right, let's get the official decision from the ring announcer.
Here is your winner, the Boss Man.
All right. Again, he's not in the game, so the announcement was a little weird. He said the Boss Man because it would say that if he was in the game, it would say the winner, the Big Boss Man, but it just says the Boss Man, kind of awkwardly because he's not in the game. Actually, yeah, I should have done this with another 2K when he's actually in the game. Let's get the star rating official. It looks like it was 5, but we'll see it here. There it is, greatest of all time, 5-star match. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna. Is anybody here? I'll do another match right now. If any, just say hi if you're here. Otherwise, I'm gonna upload. I'll upload this match while I'm waiting for people to populate into the chat. All right, nobody's here. If you're here, just say hi in the chat. I'm gonna upload this video, and I'll keep an eye on the chat while I'm doing it. So I do it. If somebody was here, I'd do another match right now, but nobody's here, so I'll just leave the stream on, but upload this, get this match uploaded for you guys to enjoy. All right, I'm going to start. I'm going to have this is going to be a pretty cool match. It's going to be a 30-minute Iron Man match. It's going to be Andre the Giant and Demolition, all three of them, Max Smash and Crush, against the Heenan family. Paul Orndorff, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Big John Studd, all Heenan family members over the years. So this should be pretty cool here. I'm just getting this video set up. All right, let's get this started here for you. The golden era of wrestling on WWE 2K. So today we're going to do 4 versus 4 tag. We're going to have Andre the Giant against all 3 Demolition, against the Heenan family, Paul Orndorff, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Big John Studd. And away we go. So we got mostly wrestlers are in the game here, except for Big John Studd. And the Andre's in the game, but this is a created Andre. There's a good view right there. That should be good. All right, here we go. So there's a 30-minute. There's a lot. I had to give him 30 minutes because there's a lot going on here. So you got Max Smash Crush, that all 3 members of Demolition, Andre the Giant. This is a created Andre. It's like a young Andre. So it's with when he had like the big hair, and then again against all Heenan family members: Paul Orndorff, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, and Big John Studd, all guys managed by Bobby Heenan. And like I said, Andre's in the game, but this is a created Andre with a different look. And then everybody else is in the game except Big John Studd is created. That's it. So Axe is on Rick Rude right now. So the most falls in half an hour, 30 minutes wins. But yeah, this is a big match. I couldn't do this one in 10 minutes. There's just too many wrestlers. I got to give them time. So I had to do 30. I don't want to do 60. That's a little too much, but 30. I had to do 30. And I'm streaming this live, so I'll be talking to the chat as they have comments. There goes Axe there. Now Rick Rude on Smash. Rick Rude with his WrestleMania 5 attire where he had Ultimate Warrior on it. You got Paul Orndorff in his white. He used to wear, I guess, red and white mostly. I think he wore blue. He mixed it up, but they put him in white in the game. Good to have Paul Orndorff in the game. It's a great addition to the WWE 2K lineup. In the main event of WrestleMania 1, so he's major. That was probably his most famous match. But he had a great feud. He had great matches with Hulk Hogan in 1986. You could look for the big event. It might be on Netflix or it might be on YouTube. And the Hogan Paul Orndorff match, and that was great. I actually heard that if Andre couldn't wrestle WrestleMania 3, Orndorff was going to replace him because him and Hogan had such good matches. Sometimes 2 guys just have really good matches together, and Hogan and Orndorff, they had excellent matches. Here comes Paul Orndorff against Axe. Demolition, just doing the demolition things right on Orndorff there. I wish you could do 5-on-5 matches in this game, but yeah, they can. I hope they can do. Maybe with PS6 they'll be able to do it. I have enough power because I'm on PS5 Pro and they don't let you do it. So maybe they'll do it PS because I'd like to have because the reason I'd like to have 5-on-5 matches the first 2 Survivor Series were 5. There was the tagline was teams of 5 strive to survive. So that was the original. To have 5-on-5 matches, so I'd like them to go to 10 at a time, and they don't really have to go higher because I think that'd be too many. But it'd be cool to be able to have 5-on-5 matches in this game, just to recreate this original Survivor Series. Because they went to 4-on-4 in the third one, but the first 2 were 5-on-5. But yeah, it was always I always remember the teams of 5 strive to survive. All right, but yeah, this is not a Survivor Series match. This is the most falls. So the Heenan family's up 1-0. I'll call them the Heenan family. That'd be cool to make that take that Andre and put a demolition gear on him so he like joins the team for one night kind of thing. I could, yeah, if I was good enough with art like that, I could if I was good enough with the creation suite, I could do that. Make it like a demolition Andre to go with Axe Smash and Crush. That would have actually been really cool. It's Bullendorf shoulder tackle into Axe. Yeah, Paul. When Paul Orndorff was in his prime in the '80s, he was something. He was excellent. He was wonderful, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. But his biggest time was with his feud with Hogan in the. He became a good guy, then he turned on Hogan. He was against Hogan, then he became a good guy, then he turned on Hogan, became a bad guy again. It was just go follow the story there. There was actually a good biography documentary on Paul Orndorff recently, the Dark Side of the Ring series. You can check that out. It was I think they put those on YouTube. It was really interesting about Paul Orndorff and his career and his life. They did the Big Boss Man recently. So some interesting stuff. There's Andre, but yeah, I got the younger Andre here. I wish they would put this Andre in the game. They always put the WrestleMania 3 Andre. They should do the also do the younger Andre with a like a 1980 Andre or 1975 Andre when he was more agile, can move around better, have better matches. Because Andre used to be able to have good matches in the 70s. All right, we're about a little over 5 minutes into this one. Yeah, I was going to do this as a 10-minute match. Then I realized that's not going to work because there's too many wrestlers in this to do 10 minutes with this. So this is better for at least 20, but yeah, I did 30. Sin, yeah, like I said, 60 is too long to do this. I did if I did 60, I wouldn't be. I'd have to do it in two parts because I'm recording these on PlayStation and the clip limit is an hour, is 60 minutes. Like I actually can't do a 60 because I wouldn't be able to have time to do the setup for the match, and so I'd have to do a two-part, which I'd rather not do. So yeah, I'm also going to be doing this 30-minute matches because they fit the video limit. And Andre doing a demolition thing with Smash. Yeah, that'd be cool if somebody did like address Andre like a demolition so he could join them. But yeah, I'm not really good at that. I've tried creating wrestlers. It's just I'm just not good at it. So I'm not gonna. I stopped trying a long time ago. It's just not my skill set. So I rely on the talented creators of the community creations to make them for me. Mr. Perfect. He's all you guys were with Bobby Heenan at one time or another. Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Big John Studd, and Paul Orndorff. I would like to have added Bundy. If I could have done five, I would have added Bundy and put Bobby Heenan at ringside. But you can't. Yeah, you can only have 8 at a time. So good. And the ref. So the other 9 with the ref, but the ref counts as one. So there were only 8. So I couldn't put Bobby Heenan at ringside. I don't think Andre ever teamed with all 3 Demolition. Actually, Mr. Perfect did when they were bad guys. They were at one of the Survivor Series. It was actually Mr. Perfect with all 3 Demolition against the Road Warriors, Animal and Hawk, the Ultimate Warrior, and the modern. It was like a warrior theme, the modern day warrior, Kerry Von Erich. It was like a bunch of guys with warrior in their name. It's actually a cool match if you go look it up. It's on. They're all on Netflix. All the big pay-per-views. They have all the Survivor Series and WrestleManias in there, and Royal Rumble, SummerSlam. All right, we got Smash here. Oh, hit the ref. The ref. Yeah, see, the ref should have gone down there. He was dead. Rick Rude running into you. The ref should have fell. Power bomb. Rick Rude, one of the great bad guys of all time. Rick Rude. He feuded with Jake the Snake. That's a good match. Jake the Snake Roberts and Rick Rude. That's a good feud. Have some matches with that. Go to Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect had a really good SummerSlam match with Bret Hart. And a kick out. All right, we're about 10 minutes. We're about a third of the way through this one. Nice clothesline by Rick Rude. All right, Crush takes Mr. Perfect down. All right, this is an Iron Man match. So there's just the fall. There's no elimination. It's just the most falls is going to win. So the Heenan family guys are in the lead. The bad guys are in the lead. 1-0. Oh, Andre and Demolition they were good guys and bad guys, but kind of who was never a good guy? Really, Paul Orndorff was good and bad. Big John Studd was good and bad. I think Rick Rude was always a bad guy. I think. And Mr. Perfect. I'm trying to think. He was a bad guy all the time too. For them, he was mostly. I always think of Mr. Perfect as a bad guy, and then Big John Studd was more a bad guy than a good guy too. And I think Paul Orndorff played a better bad guy than a good guy. I always try to categorize different wrestlers if they were overall more a bad guy than a good guy, even if they did both. Like Ric Flair. Ric Flair was more a bad guy than a good guy. He played the bad guy better, and Rick Rude was a bad guy, and Mr. Perfect, Big John Studd, Paul Orndorff, they were better bad, and Andre was better as a good guy. Then there's guys like Ricky Steamboat who are always a good guy, and Tito Santana, Ultimate Warrior. They're always just better to be good guys. They're always good guys. But this golden era wrestling, a lot of people think it's the best era. I mean, some people say the Attitude Era, but I just go back. It's good that you can go back and watch all these matches or recreate them here in this game. Create golden era matches that never happened. Like I doubt this ever happened with these guys all together 4-on-4. Demolition and Andre the Giant. I don't think ever teamed together. All right, Rick Rude on the rope here is waiting for Axe. Oh, nice move. Okay, Rick Rude, nice. Axe is hitting him in the corner, making him dizzy. And a cover. Oh, kicked out. Big John Studd in there and out. Rick Rude's down. Here comes Andre the Giant. Trouble for Rick Rude. Rick Rude's going to tag in Big John. Here goes Andre and Big John Studd, a famous feud. Here they go. Andre into the corner. You see, this is like a younger Andre. He's a little thinner. Now Andre and Mr. Perfect. Andre kicking Mr. Perfect in the head. All right, smashing Mr. Perfect. We're at a 4-star match right now. We're nearing the halfway mark of this match, actually. We're not about a minute out. It is two now. You got to add them up here. Yeah, the four on the right side at the bottom are the Heenan family guys, and the Demolition Andre side are the other. They have nothing, so it's 2-0. Yeah, the Rick Rude has one, and Mr. Perfect has one, so it's 2-0 right now. For those watching on the live stream, this will be posted as a video. For those watching the video, I already know that, but I will post this as a video. I like to record videos and and stream live at the same time, and then post the video so people can watch it all they like. And Smash had Big John Studd up, showing some power. Here comes Rick Rude. There goes Rick Rude. All right, Smash and Big John Studd right now. Smash was three different characters I could think of. He was the Repo Man. He was Crusher Khrushchev with Ivan and Nikita Koloff, and he was most famous for being Demolition Smash. But yeah, he was three different characters. And the Axe was the Masked Superstar as well. And Crush was the he was at the like the Kona Crush, the good guy character, as long as it's Demolition Crush. If you want to see him as the other Crush character, he fought Macho Man at WrestleMania 10, and it was Macho Man's final WrestleMania appearance. Yeah, I like how the size difference. They did a good job with it. You can see Andre's clearly bigger than the others. Because sometimes you've seen wrestling games where they're all the same size pretty much. So they actually did a good job with showing this size difference. We just hit a 5-star match, and we're less than halfway. All right, Stud suplex time here. And it was good getting showing some power, getting Big John Studd over like that. Andre's team is losing 2-0 to the Heenan. I call it the Heenan family because they're all Heenan family members. Because for those that don't know, Bobby Heenan, but he was a manager in the '80s, and all his wrestlers he called them the Heenan family, and it included if I remember, trying to remember them all, but yeah, these guys: Paul Orndorff, Mr. Perfect, Big John Studd, Rick Rude, but also there was King Kong Bundy was in it, and trying to think who else he had in there, and Andre was part of it too. Haku was in there, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but he had managed a bunch of people, and he called all the guys he managed the Heenan family. So I'll title that. I'll put Andre the Giant Demolition versus the Heenan family as the title of this video here. Here comes Andre. And Andre had the big hair. Andre had a haircut. Big John's son and Ken Patera knocked him out and cut his hair. And that's what he had short hair the rest of his career. But before that happened, he had that happened like fall of '84. Before that happened, he had like the hair he has there, like the big bushy hair he had. I always call that the young Andre look. All right, Axe and Big John Studd. Missed. Pullendorf missed there, hurt his elbow. Well, he caught him. He was about to clothesline. He caught him. Yeah, I wish they had I wish you could switch Pullendorf. I mean, you can create it, but I wish they had Orndorff. You could switch him to red or blue, mix them up because I think he wore blue, red. Yeah, I mean, he wore white too, so they put him in white. But I wish you could switch it without having to create it. There's pile driver. Orndorff, he had the best pile driver. But Orndorff, the jumping pile driver he used to do, was the best. So watch him in the mid '80s. Watch him like with a enhancement talent match or a job or whatever they call him. But he would just he always end with that pile driver and he would leap in the air with the guy. It was really amazing. His pile drivers were the best pile drivers I've ever seen. Orndorff, those leaping pile drivers he used to do, because they don't do pile drivers for safety anymore. But back then they didn't care, and they just he would do these great pile drivers. All right, there's Axe just caught Orndorff there. Our last third of the match, and it's 2-0. Not too many falls in this one. And Andre is Andre's going on. Andre didn't go up to the top rope much. He did, but in more younger days he did, but not too much. Andre got caught. Look at this. Orndorff showing some power doing it to Andre. Because I think Andre jumped off the top rope and splashed Big John Studd in the match once off the top rope. I think I saw. Yeah, was it a cage match? I forget. I just remember Andre. Yeah, I think he jumped off the top rope with a body a splash on the Big John Studd. Yeah, it was always cool when Andre had a cage match. Those are always cool. Andre had a kid with Kamala, Big John Studd. He had a cage match with Hogan. It's always cool matches when they put Andre the Giant in a cage. Here's the cover. Oh, nice elbow by Rick Rude. Yeah, did Rick Rude ever have a one-on-one match with Andre the Giant? I don't think he did. I think Andre was actually a bad guy when Rick Rude came in. I'm just trying to remember. Down to 8 minutes. Andre's he and the family's winning. This is quite like these 4-on-4 matches, but you got to make them long because they're not gonna have a quick 4-on-4 match. There's too many wrestlers. You're asking for a long match when you do a 4-on-4. Best thing to do with 4-on-4 matches is make them Iron Man matches so you can control, because these could go for hours. These matches. I've had if you don't have a time limit on them, you gotta have some kind of limit on them, because they'll go an hour and a half, 2 hours, especially if you do elimination. So you gotta control these. Yeah, I'll probably just call this. So the title's not too long. I'll do Andre the Giant and Demolition versus the Heenan family, instead of listing all the wrestlers in the title, because I don't think it would fit. They limit 100 characters. I don't think I would even fit all the names. I mean, if you know the title if you're watching the video, but if you're joining me on the live stream here, you know the. I don't know the title yet. Depends on which way you're watching me. On the video, would you already know the title, or live you don't? I haven't posted it yet. So, and Andre in the corner, Rick Rude doing his thing there. Yeah, glad they got the rights to Crush. They had all three demos. They didn't just do Axe and Smash, because that would have not been right if they left out Crush. So I'm glad they were able to get all three of them in the game. Hopefully they're back in 27 next year. Rude awakening to Andre. Oh, Andre got out of it. Oh, Rude caught him coming in. Rude, a jumping pile driver on Andre the Giant. Yeah, that would not have happened. And he kicked out. Just under 6 minutes. There's still time. I can't believe they have no. Andre's team has no falls. I can't believe that. They have time to win. They have plenty of time, but it's amazing that they have no falls. Stomped Andre's arm. Rick Rude doing his Rude Awakening now. Oh, he got caught, and Andre took him down. Andre is a super finisher, actually. Because especially the lightning bolt thing through Andre's finisher thing there. That means he has a super finisher stored. So that's like a guaranteed pin, or like the 90%. You're gonna get a pin with a super finisher. Andre crushed them. All right, Andre's going. Is he going to do a super finisher or regular? Let's see what he does. He's doing like Undertaker Tombstone. That was a regular finisher. Oh, Orndorff's going to come in. See, this is why these matches take so long. That's why you put a time limit because they break up the pins too much. So it makes the match. That's why you always put a time limit on your tag matches because they keep it from going forever. Because if they don't let them pin them, then it'll never end. And leg drop by Crush. 4 minutes. Yeah, we're getting Andre's team's getting shut out here. Hopefully you've enjoyed this match. We're now got a few minutes left here. Andre's team has time, but it's not looking good. Rick Rude looking for an elbow. Oh, no, he got caught. I don't know what he was. Was he going to punch him with the fist or he's going to do an elbow? I'm not sure what he was doing there because he got caught. Crush into the corner. He's going to hit this time at a punch. Okay, drop. Yeah, he used to drop a fist. He used to do that, Rick Rude. One of it in his move set. Here's Mr. Perfect. As we hit 3 minutes left. Still plenty of time for Andre's team, but it's getting late. And Mr. Perfect dropping a knee here. Big John Studd off the top rope. Look at this. Elbow by Big John Studd. It was like a Macho Man elbow by Big John Studd. Big John Studd was not a high flyer, so that was impressive for him to do stuff like that. Crush into the corner. Oh, he caught him. All right, that's pressing Big John Studd and moving him. That's really powerful. Doing that. Big John Studd, he used to call himself the Giant Stud to compete with Andre. He said, "Call me the Giant Stud." And the thing with they actually used it in WrestleMania 1 where you got money if you slam Big John Studd because then nobody can slam me, and you slammed him, you got money. It's a whole storyline. All right, minute and a half. Here's a cover. See if they can get one here. Nope. Andre's team's going to get shut out here. They need 3 to win, and this looking not looking good for Andre's team. Put it that way. Instead, choking them. The ref's telling them to stop. See, if you put DQs on, if they start choking, the ref gets on you. If you turn them off, the ref leaves you alone. Smash gonna. Oh, he fell back with stud. As a day, Heenan family's gonna win this. The 40 seconds. They don't have time. 40 seconds left. It's a good match. 5-star match. Yeah, those fall hasn't been a fall in a while. If they were early, those falls were early. Like in the first 10 minutes, I think. The one by Mr. Perk, one by Rick Rude. That's all we've had. It's a good match. 2-0. It was close. Not a 10-0 blowout. Like sometimes I get those on the Ironmans that somebody will win by 10 falls or 5 falls, but this one's close. It's within 5 falls, so it's close. And that's gonna be it. Good job, the Heenan family. There we go. They call it Team Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I call it the Heenan family.
Here are your winners: Paul Orndorff, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, and Big John Studd.
They are the Heenan family with a nice win there. We'll get the official match rating. It was 5 stars, but I don't consider it official till they show it at the end here. Yeah, greatest of all time, 5-star match. All right, that was pretty good. What'd you think of that in the chat? Say hi in the chat if you're here. What'd you think of that match? It's pretty good. It was a 30-minute match, but it was exciting from start to finish. And I'll be posting that on the channel for you. You can enjoy that all you like. Is anybody here? Nobody's talking in the chat. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'll mute my mic. If you're here, let me know. I'll mute my mic and keep an eye on it. But I don't think anyone's here, so I'll just I'll take it. If no one's here, I'll take a break. I guess no one's here. Okay.